been written and it has been told.
I'm saying, you're doing it right now, getting away with it, but you know what I'm saying? It's gonna get you. Where all the people's at? Where all them big time drug dealers?
You got to have it.
Yo, let's be real. If we were made out of carbon and protons, the atomic number wouldn't have routed us as items. But since we're black in Islam and the mosque, we were not the cartilage. Instead, we were slaves to the novels. But how when Columbus was the waters monotonous and white on our soil? There were no white Jesus to bleed on our Sphinx for. We folk onto Europeans who would pee on our people because we were natives of this land. They thought of us as Indians, considered peons, for all of whom would stuck to the roots, which was a hokusai with cerebral and culture like Tai Chi. The aura for our origin is the world's original culture, in which we were the original forms of beings from canals and regions of Middle Earth before the ER word. That's why we were pronounced the people, but not in the museums or were booked, but in the cells of our blood from my ancestors' cerebellum, in which I am part of this catastrophe on Butcher's Sundance. How I blame my prognosis on the culprits of this poems, the ones who commandeered up his fear just to the book of Joseph, where being number one was what they would call the original origins. Say word with me now, all of the people say word with me now, I walk these streets feeling alone and astray. They can't, my colors contradicted to those on slaves. If I die before I wake up breaking chains, I hope if I die in the fire, then I won't feel no pain. I hope if I die in the fight, then I won't feel no pain. I hope if I die in the fire, I won't feel no pain. I hope if I die in the fire, I don't feel no pain. I hope if I die in the fight, then I won't feel no pain when I die. I listen to the prayers of Earl Simmons and the quarrels of not Sirin, as well as Dave Chappelle about our ancestors' turmoil in the Alcatraz state itself when they saw him, the one who stand over the carcass of a once godlike people. Before the teachings of Martin and Malcolm's ideas reached our conscience, we were cotton field in the cotton field, and his stories in the mausoleum. I'm as equal as him as he appears in the spirit of his children. He's here to kill the syndicates, and with each inch of strength I will heal the canal. That's poured it out for my mom was in shock how a mom could be bought from an auction block. You brought us here just to boycott what you thought was moss on our skin, or not to iron our iron, not a gun, but the eye of God and his blood that's within us, his children, which we all are. But still we're not considered equal with them. But as I look through the eyes of Ezekiel, I seen a feature with no Misha was needed for peace, cause each of us is equal, but we're still in search. We're still in search, y'all. And if you hear me say word, you still in search, y'all. And if you hear me say word, you still in search, y'all. And if you hear me say word, you still in search too. I walk these streets feeling alone and astray. They can't, my colors contradicted to those on slaves. If I die before I wake up breaking chains, I hope if I die in the fire, then I won't feel no pain. I hope if I die in the fight, then I won't feel no pain. I hope if I die in the fire, I won't feel no pain. I hope if I die in the fire, I don't feel no pain. I hope if I die in the fight, then I won't feel no pain. We were all at once at one point in time. I won with the Eklon and not echoes of someone else. If one was meant for Joseph, then some would until we'd have some form ourselves of a form ourselves in ourselves. And once we look for them, they'll get us defined with physical antonyms of people like Emmett Till to Tennessee Williams, to show you as Malcolm who you are and who I am. Many cycled answers of our ancestors to confine in the blood of us as God's will. That's how our people were kings of Egypt and Israel. What they found was that life cycles through him. And in order to rejoin with the joints of our synopsis, we gotta find our origins aura before they pour the poisons back in the ivy of our once original culture. With our voices we will rebuild. Not with buoyant, cause everyone's the people. And word is bond, so say word if you feel me. And word is bond, say word if you feel me. My word is bond, say word if you feel me. You feel me? I walk these streets feeling alone and astray. They can't, my colors contradicted to those on slaves. If I die before I wake up breaking chains, I hope if I die in the fire, then I won't feel no pain. I hope if I die in the fight, then I won't feel no pain. I hope if I die in the fire, I won't feel no pain. I hope if I die in the fire, I don't feel no pain. I hope if I die in the fight, then I won't feel no pain. I hope if I die in the fire, I don't feel no pain. I hope if I die in the fire, I don't feel no pain. I hope if I die in the fight, then I won't feel no pain. I hope if I die in the fire, I don't feel no pain. I hope if I die in the fire, I won't feel no pain. I hope if I die in the fight, then I won't feel no pain when I die. It's for the roots and the people, 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 the roots, the people.